What is up, guys? We are back with the 100-day bulk, and it's a completely different setting today. Just got dropped off from a driving lesson, which was straight after college, hence the lack of walk talk. I've not really walked anywhere today, so lack of cardio, but we're here with a little bit of pre-workout, Carlitos style. We've got the apple, got a few other things in the bag as well, because honestly, I've not eaten for about 3 hours, and I do not want to be training. It's not an empty stomach, obviously, but I'd rather have something in the system within as nearest time as possible as lifting, especially on the bulk. So I've just had a pear, I've got some apple biscuits, I've got a protein cookie, get the carbs and sugars in, an apple. There's me chicken from today, you guys are getting a bit of an insight. 500 grams of chicken I had at college, but we've got plenty here. We've got some grapes, we have got 2 packets of fridge raiders just to get a little bit of protein in, and top things off, an apple. So a whole mixture, an assortment of things here. Can't forget the water, sponsored by Mother Nature. But yeah, I thought we'd have an eat talk rather than a walk talk. People probably wonder what the hell I'm doing, obviously sitting here eating my food at the gym, but I'd rather do that than not eat at all. So you gotta go to lengths, haven't you? I'm hungry, I'm a hungry lad. People were mocking my Sunday dinner today, actually. I can maybe insert a little image. My Sunday dinner was 3 chicken breasts, 2 chicken sausages, mashed potato, roast potato, and broccoli, and it was lovely, honestly. But people mocked it, and I wondered why. But I think it was good, so, and no gravy too, because I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, we're here with the apple. I'm not going to be filming myself eating as such. You can get a bite, that'll do. But I wanted a little bit of a different intro, rather than going straight into it with the lift. We are doing chest and arms today, which I'm looking forward to. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys out there for the first chest exercise. See you guys in a bit. Okay, what is up, guys? As you can probably tell by the fact I'm a little bit out of breath, this is not the first exercise. We have done 1 working set, I would say, on the machine chest press, but some guy wanted it. I was asking how many sets I had left, so I was just like, just have it. Kind of annoys me when that happens. He was also giving me some dubious advice, I would say, saying to not put 2.5 plates on, because for a bigger muscle group, you need a bigger jump up in weight. I'm like, what, so you go straight from 20 to 30, for example? You're just asking for an injury at that point. I don't know. Bit of an old school piece of advice, I would think, but oh well. We're over here on the incline Smith machine for the first time in a while. I've done 1 heavy set there on chest, 32.5. I've got a new PR, 8 reps, and then like 2 like quarter reps, partials at the bottom. But yeah, very, very good set. Progress from last week, so happy about that. I think I gained a rep or 2. 8 for 32.5 is my new PR, but I've only done 1 proper set, so I'll do either 1 or 2 sets on here. We'll see how this feels. Last time on here, I think I got about 6 with this weight, so we'll see what we can get. 6 or 8 I got. Like I said, we'll see what we can get, and then we'll move on to some kind of fly. But this is getting the upper chest, isn't it, with the incline? So let's go. Whew. Oh, it's always the wrists that prevent me from going further on that, which is very irritating. But not a bad set. I think I need to push the bench a little bit further in. That was more like a guillotine press. But not bad. Do 1 more, same weight, and move on to some flies. Okay, second and final working set here on Incline Smith. We got the perfect hype up song. Gets you all riled up. Not for the reasons that, you know, the guy did. It's Chris Benoit's theme song. If you don't know, he was a wrestler. It brought intensity, toughness to every single match. I mean, they can't really give words to do it justice, but he's very intense, which is what I'm looking to do here. But maybe a bit too intense. He'd end up giving himself CTE, some kind of concussion thing, and then he went on to kill his wife and son and himself. But besides the point, the song's good, gets me hyped up. Terrible thing what he did, great wrestler. What else can you say? I am going to get into the set before I waffle on too much about bloody Chris Benoit. Let's go. I've moved the bench a little bit back as well for this one. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. I can definitely notice strength gains on that. If I'd have started on that, I could have definitely got 10 to 12. I got 9 and then 8 for the second one. Like I said, it's just the wrists. The chest is not even that bad, but oh well, what can you do? Let's move on to some flies and then some dips, and then we'll call it a day for chest. That's 3 sets, 3 working sets of pressing. I think that'll be enough. Maybe on Thursday's session, I might come in and do a little bit of dumbbell press. I've not done dumbbell press in weeks. Love that movement. I'm just really liking that machine chest because I've trained solo most of the time. You can really push that one to failure, but you know, let's move on to some flies while the machine's free. Okay, hopefully this angle will suffice. First set here on cable flies. I'm gonna have to move the tripod back a touch actually, just so I don't hit it. Hopefully that's all right. Should be. Let's go. Okay, let's do one more working set on there. I'm not going to film it because it's very busy over here and I want to get proper hard on the next one, but I'll try and get some sets of dips in on camera for you guys to see. But really one more of these before that. Guess I'll see you guys on dips hopefully. Okay, first working set here for dips. This is the heaviest I've ever gone, 14 kg of resistance, so we're on about 73, 74, 75 kg total. Let's go. Okay. One more of those. Lower the weight and we'll go in to kick off the old tricep workout. And that was a tough set, 9 repetitions. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, hopefully this angle will do. First working set for a V-bar tricep push down. It's going to be a heavy one. I've done like 2 warm-up sets, so we'll see how this first working set goes. It's got 23 kg loaded up. Let's get ready for this song. We'll just go with whatever comes on. All right, let's go. And like I said, at the end of these push downs, we will go into the just straight pushing them out. Always do that. Don't know why. Well, I know why. I want to get some partials out. Let me know in the comments whether it's a good idea or not, I suppose. But let's go. Oh, okay. One more of those, and then overheads. I did forget to mention I didn't film the last set of dips. There was just too many people around, so I do apologise for that. But I can film the next set of push downs. I'm going to rest a little bit longer though, because I have just finished that set and then set off the next recording. So we'll up the weight to 26. But I am going to rest a little bit longer just to really get pushed out with this last set. I'm going to do 3 tricep exercises today. I'm going to do overheads, just 2 sets of overheads, and then we'll think about doing a 3rd tricep movement, whether that'll be a jam press or maybe the tricep machine where you just kind of like push it out like that. Might do that, or skull crushers, something along those lines. fancying a third tricep exercise today. But whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be good. And yeah, let's get on with this final set of V-bar tricep pushdowns. This will be 2, 3, 4, 5, around about that, proper reps, and then really squeezing it out for some partials. Let's go. Oh god, okay. Oh well. You know what? I'm gonna do one set of these on the rope rather than I'm gonna substitute one set of overhead extensions for one rope pushdown. Get a different kind of feeling. I know it's hitting the same part of your tricep, but I feel like that was such low reps that I probably needed something a little bit lighter and squeezing. So we'll do one of them and then 2 sets of overheads in, and that might be enough. Okay, a little alternate angle here for the last set of pushdowns. Let's go. Back in time, Huey Lewis and the news in the old AirPods. Let's go. Wow. That is it. Overhead extension time. Okay, it's an awkward place to film here because people obviously walk past here. So I film one set, but I'll do 2. One on camera, one off. Let's get this one done so I can let people walk past in peace. Okay. Whew, very good set. Do one more of those, a bit lighter probably off camera, and then see you guys for either Bayesian curls or whatever we're doing next for triceps if I need one more exercise. Okay, something a little bit different here. The tricep seated press, it's called here. I guess it's just like a press down, I suppose you could say. Kind of mimics a dip movement, I think. But I'm actually not too well versed in how to use this machine. So if any of you guys can alert me in the comments as to how to do this properly. I've been told that I flare my elbows too much. I think you're meant to go like that, but naturally I end up going like that. So in the comments, if you know how to use this properly, then please do let me know. Whether it's a case of lowering the weight and really tucking the elbows in. Obviously, I don't use this every session, quite rare, but do let me know in the comments, please. We'll do one set on here and then call it a day for triceps, move on to buys. But like I say, any form of advice, it's much appreciated, so please do get it in there. Got Green Day, Boulevard of Broken Dreams accompanying me for this set. Let's go. To be honest, I think 2 issues there. 1, I lost my grip, and 2, I think the seat was a bit too high. I couldn't really go far down enough. I guess we'll just keep trying and learning with that one, but let me know if there's any advice, it's much appreciated. But I'm going to move on to some Bayesian curls for the bicep. So I'll see you guys ready for that. Okay, let's move on to biceps. First working set here of Bayesian curls. We've done 1 to warm up. I've been doing it a little bit differently recently, lowering the weight and really focusing on that eccentric at the bottom. Let's go. Oh, God. One more of those. That is a brilliant exercise. Wow. One more, and then we'll move on. Okay, my phone's running pretty low on battery, and it's getting quite busy in here, so I'm going to call this the last set of the workout on camera. At least I will just do some preacher curls after, preacher curls after this, and that'll be it anyway. So you're only missing out on some preacher curls. You've seen them all before. But one more set on here. Pardon me, the Bayesian curls, a bit heavier, and then that'll be all. Let's go. Okay. Well, that will culminate the chest and arms workout. I really do appreciate you all for watching. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.